Hey, what is up, my fellow MCOC gamers? I'm Civ Warrior, and welcome to a champion review for our 5-star Mr. Sinister. Now, before we get into this video, I am going to explain a little bit of the recording issues that I've been having lately. So now we are officially going to be using Google Play Games, because I have discovered that it does have a screen recorder for your games. And somehow I was stupid enough to not know this, but it does have the best quality, the audio quality specifically. But the only issue with Google Play Games screen recorder is that you can't change the logo on your on the watermark, but it's not really too noticeable. It's not that bad, and the game audio doesn't record while you're recording your microphone. But the weird thing with this is that the sound effects in the game still record, but the game audio doesn't. So let's just see if it turned off the game audio. No, see, the game audio is still on, but the sound effects are on too. So um, I'm not gonna have the sound. Yeah, I'll just have the sound effects on for now, but you guys just won't hear the music. Hopefully, that will get fixed sooner or later, or we can try to figure it out, or just deal with it. But yeah, as you guys already know, we did get Mr. Sinister from yet another 5-star hero crystal, and yeah, Mr. Sinister is actually a very good champion. He has great regeneration, especially when awakened, and is just a really, really helpful champion that hopefully will help me just throughout the game. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into this, and we'll go ahead and get started. So, we'll go over here to champions, and as you already know, we have, I think, 12 5-stars. We might have more, but I do have a rank. There will be a rank up for Mephisto at the end of this video, so we'll go ahead and figure that out, and you guys can see that if you guys watch to the end. And I think that'll be his rank up 2 out of 5. But yeah, if I can find where he is, he should be right here at the bottom, because I haven't really upgraded him much at all. So he's still at rank 1 and needs to be leveled up to be able to be rank 2. But he is in a quest right now. He's doing the Catalyst, Mystic Catalyst daily quest, so that we can actually rank up Mephisto. But let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and go to info. So if you do not know who Mr. Sinister is, he is a mutant. He is a X-Men villain, and he's quite known if you're into Marvel. But he is one of the more known X-Men villains, other than Magneto, because Magneto is clearly the most known. Magneto is one of those characters that kind of plays both sides, so he's kind of good. He's good, but then bad, and then good and bad. It's kind of the same thing. Sometimes they have to work together, but mostly a villain for Magneto. But Mr. Sinister is full-time villain, and yeah, we do not have his signature ability, but hopefully we can get that soon, because I'm pretty sure that amplifies his regeneration even more and makes it even more powerful. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into his abilities. So, the freaking, I can't even think right now. The freaking signature ability, I'm just dumb as a doornail today. But, persistent charge represents the normal number of passive effects he collects when defeating opponents. And yeah, so we're not too sure what that will do yet. I'm pretty sure it will do something with the regeneration rate of some sort. But we just don't know what that will do until I actually get that awakened or I look it up. But yeah, see. And Mr. Sinister's telepathic mastery renders him immune to taunt and reverse controls. So people like Emma Frost can reverse controls, and so, for example, if I can explain this in a good way, Emma Frost, her special 1, 2, I don't know about a special 3, it after she does it, you evade backwards, and you don't, and after not doing anything, it evades backwards. So it just kind of reverses your controls and allows her to do it. But yeah, so Mr. Sinister here is immune to that. But this is the number one thing I love about Mr. Sinister, other than his regen, is that Mr. Sinister's telekinetic powers allow him to block unblockable special attacks. That is phenomenally good, because literally, I hate fighting people who have unblockable attacks, especially Iron Man Infinity War, that I'm trying to get beat the uncollected in the event quest, which there's not much time left for that. But yeah, so I'll try to get past that eventually. The champion has been doing some good in that quest, but Mr. Sinister's so yeah, basically just it allows him to block unblockable special attacks. So for example, Iron Man's blade that he hits you with in a special one is usually or 100% unblockable. I can't remember, but it allows you to block that. And molecular regeneration passive. So Mr. Sinister's regeneration rate cannot be lowered below 0, and 100% chance to regenerate 70% of damage dealt by enemy critical hits over 0.40 seconds. So basically, when your opponent does a critical hit, it will regenerate every hit that was a critical hit and regenerate that back. And if I can read this, abilities cannot modify the ability accuracy, duration, or potency. Potency. I don't know how to say it, for this ability. Aside from effects that would modify Mr. Sinister's regeneration rate, and regeneration rate is increased by 1% for every hit on the opponent's combo meter up to 50 hits. So if you get 50 hits on with the combo meter. So like that's the thing that just the numbers that go up for the combo hits. So when it says like 42 at the side or even it goes up to 100, it can go up to 50, but it increases 1%, but not past 50. And when charging a heavy attack, pauses the duration of damage debuffs, stun, concussions, and power leech on the opponents. So it just pauses the stun duration and other things. And charging a heavy attack for 1 second grants a precision buff, and increasing critical rating by 814.29 for 6.2 seconds. Both of those are a good number for this. And this precision provides 814.29 additional critical rating for each debuff on the opponent. And charging the heavy attack for an additional 1 second grants a cruelty buff, increasing critical damage rating by 121.28 for 4.9 seconds. And this cruelty provides 120.8 additional critical damage for each debuff on the opponent. So when the opponent does have quite a bit of debuffs on him, you will get additional damage that is very, very helpful. And special attack 1, 100% chance to transfer all damage debuffs to the opponent for 4 seconds. And this ability activates even if the attack is blocked or avoided. And 100% chance to cause degeneration, inflicting 424 direct damage over 4 seconds. So the degeneration isn't too good, but it's pretty good. Special attack 2. 100% chance to inflict concussion, reducing the opponent's ability accuracy by 100% for 6 seconds. This ability activates even if this attack is blocked or avoided, and 100% chance to stun for 2.5 seconds. So similar, who was I thinking? Who was I thinking of? The special 2 stuns 100%. I can't remember. But special attack 3, 100% chance to inflict concussion, reducing the opponent's ability accuracy by 100% for 12 seconds, and 100% chance to apply power leech to the target, stealing 20% of max power over 3 seconds. So it does have power leech. It's basically the same thing as power steal. It's kind of the same thing. But yeah, I wish we could upgrade him in this video, but we actually can't, so we can't really have much to do with him yet, besides go over who he is and what his abilities are. So attributes. So hero rating is 2070, challenge rating 80, rank is 1 out of 5, level 1 out of 25, like I said earlier, and 7,735 plus 774 due to mastery for health, and for 530 for critical rating. And critical rating is 362, critical damage rating is 475. I'm just going to call that damage, actually, that the little crosses. I think I said critical rating when critical rating is down here. I'm just going to call it damage. But critical damage rating is 475, armor penetration 000 for block penetration and critical resistance, and armor rating is 212, and block proficiency is 4,038. And percentage, I don't need to read that. And champion tags are control, denial, villain, and size L. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go over to synergy bonuses. There should be quite a bit of X-Men characters. Yep, all X-Men villains is Cable and Magneto, of course. So all mutants randomly start the fight. So all mutant characters on your team randomly start the fight with either 25% passive attack rating, plus 25% passive power rate, or plus 25% passive armor rating, if you have Cable paired with Mr. Sinister. And mutant domination. All mutants gain plus 20% passive fury when fighting the class disadvantage. And you from both Magnetos, you got Magneto, Marvel now. I forgot what that one was called for a second. Bloodlines. So Mr. Sinister, Cyclops, both of them. Phoenix special attacks have plus 20% critical rating and gain true strike, ignoring all armor resistance, evasion, and auto block. That is very helpful. So if you haven't powered with any of these, auto block is a pain, especially if you're fighting MODOK. I hate MODOK's auto block. It's so just awful to fight against. But then there is Masterminds. So Mr. Sinister, Kingpin, Ultron, and MODOK, just speaking of him, each time the opponent uses a special attack, they become power locked for 6 seconds, just means you can't gain power. And all of these do not stack with duplicate synergies. So, yeah, those are his synergies. Let's go ahead and go over his bio because I feel like some people who don't know Marvel, well, if you play Contest Champions, you probably will know. But people who don't know Marvel, let's go over his bio. So, yeah, if I can click on it. Alright, so Nathaniel Essex, a scientist in the later half of the 19th century, pledged loyalty to the mutant demigod Apocalypse in exchange for activation of this dormant X Factor. So X Factor is another kind of like X-Men side group. And Apocalypse, as you guys already know, he should totally be in this game. Why is he not? I did not even realize that. But donning in the moniker of Mr. Sinister, Essex began to engineer bloodlines in the hope of creating the perfect mutant. His attention would eventually focus on two particularly gifted children, Scott Summers and Jean Grey, of course. And in command of the Marauders, a band of mutants that follow him, Mr. Sinister has been the mastermind of the many schemes and plots, not the least of which was the birth of Cyclops and Madeline Pryor's child, Nathan Summers, also known as Cable. So he is also technically the reason behind Cable's birth, as well as just basically trying to merge bloodlines to create the perfect mutant. So, yeah, that's basically him. Very cool character. He has a very cool cape, honestly. But yeah, I think without further ado, let's go ahead and go into battle with Mr. Sinister. If not, I have that. We'll just continue with the quest he's in currently. If I do not be able to show all of his moves in the battle, but I'm sorry if it does get annoying with just the sound effects again. But it might just be something we have to deal with. But if it gets annoying, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to find an alternative. Alright, so let's go over here to quick match. Mr. Sinister's already up. Let's go ahead and find the match. Alright, got a versus Unstoppable Colossus. I don't know if that'll be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, now the music starts. What? That is weird. Alright, well at least at least it starts during the battle, so hopefully it's not that bad. See, he regen. Very good regen. You get basic attacks, heavy attack. Well, I don't really care if he does a special 3. So there's a special 1 with the degeneration. And I think this guy has Suicide's on, so I think Suicide's is the mastery setting, if you did not know. Or it's just a thing for the arena. Not sure. Come on, do your special 3. I don't want to kill you too fast, so I need to do my special 2. Special 2, here we go. And there's the stun. I'm just going to let the stun pass because I don't want to... I want to do my third move, so now we'll let him hit me. Come on, my dude. Let's go. See, he's just going to stand there if I don't really do anything. See, there's the constant healing every time a critical hit is done. Come on, hurry up, man, dude. Is he just gonna... See, this is why I don't like bots, is they just stand there. Well, no, this technically isn't a bot. But he's still just standing there. He's probably just standing there because I'm standing there, so... I'll just block, see if let him do a heavy attack. Just do another heavy attack, dude. Come on. There we go. Alright, special 3. Let's do it with that. Now we don't have to go into the quest. Ooh, I almost had that. Very sinister. Looks into you with his evil, sinister eyes. And there you go. Big blast. Alright, so I do really like Mr. Sinister. He's quite a fun champion to play as. And does have really, really good... Oh, that's cool. There's a kind of a DNA strand going in between his blasts. But that's pretty cool. I didn't really notice that little feature before. But yeah, let's go ahead and go back here, and I think we're gonna go ahead and end it soon. We're not gonna open that just whatever versus crystal. It's not gonna give me shit. So yeah, I think this basically concludes the video. I'm very confused now that the music has started, but maybe we won't have to deal with that problem. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end the video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to get informed on new content, and I will see you guys in the contest.